So we found the Bible verse, and I want to say this to you. Matter of fact, Nick, if you could find it and put it up, that would be absolutely excellent. But if not, let me just say this. It's Psalms 12, 5, 6, 7. But let me read this. This is really exceptional, but it's really important to the core of what's going on here, folks. For the oppression of the poor, which, by the way, is happening dramatically right now. For the sighing of the needy, Now will I rise, says the Lord, and I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord, shalt preserve them, and this generation forever. The Lord's words are pure words. Refining silver in the pot. Think about this for a moment when you refine silver. I'm kind of getting off the topic, but think about refining silver in a pot. When you cook silver, the impurities come up. The black little impurities, they bubble up. There'll be different metals, for that matter. Any type of metals, minerals, parts of the rock, doesn't matter. They bubble up and they burn off at a very, very high temperature. When you know silver is done cooking is when you look down in the crucible and you see a mirror image. Well, Malachi 3:3 says that I sit as a refiner and purifier as of silver. I, the Lord, sit as a refiner and purifier as of silver. Think about that. He is sitting, cooking the impurities out of us until we look down and see the image of Christ in us. The Lord's words are pure words. Pure money. Article 1, Section 8. If we would have always been saving pure money, we would be significantly ahead today. From folks that have had it from the 60s and 70s, they're up substantially. They've never had to think about it. Then you hand it down. This is wealth you hand down to your generation to generation, not cash. No, other tangible assets have done well. I know land has done well. I get that. But pure are the words of the Lord, as silver refined. I thought that's magnificent. Silver is not going to let us down in the kingdom. It's not. It will come to the light. For nothing shall be hidden, everything will come to the light. Real money defined as adding value over time. This used to buy you $1. $1's worth of goods. Today it's worth 3 cents on its buying power to its original creation. 3 cents. Think about that. Just back to the 9/11 time, this used to buy you a gallon of gas. This buys you 16 gallons. Back at 9/11 time, even then, this bought you 4, 5 times more gas than this. Yet they were the same. $1, now this is a little bigger, I get it. $1 and 1 silver coin were equal. They both bought you, let's just say 5 gallons of gas way back at the time. They split. The paper currency becomes all we know. This was our dollar, our constitutional dollar, Article 1, Section 8. Back in the day, it was 20 cents a gallon of gas in the 70s, and everything was great. They were equal. Well, now today, I go to buy gas with what I've been saving. I used to buy 5 gallons of gas with this very paper dollar. It's on average 20 cents a gallon. Today, I can't even get 1/3 of a gallon. From 5 gallons to 1/3 of a gallon of gas is all I get from saving this paper currency. This used to buy me 5 gallons of gas. Today, astonishing, it buys almost the same 5 gallons of gas. It has maintained the buying power. So for those that have saved their retirement, that want to hand down to their children's children, you've just saved something that went from 5 gallons of buying power to 1/3 of a gallon. Or you could have been saving something that had 5 gallons of buying power and still has 5 gallons. And when this actually revalues to its real value, you're going to be buying 10 and 15 gallons. It's going to be tremendous. There is no comparison as to what we, the people of the United States, should have been saving all along. It's just a matter of the timing. We've had 40 plus years of this paper currency run. I get it. It's had some ups and downs, but I understand. But it's diluted now. It's done. It's a cycle ending. That's why I'm so passionate about it, because I know the time's coming. But I want to get into, I can't go through the data, a lot of it. I want to get into and introduce the city. And we're going to talk about it next week, because when you see all this data, it is mind-blowing. But here it is. I'm going to show you the city of Chicago. Now, this is not beating up Chicago. I think Chicago is a beautiful city. There's a lot of crazy, absolutely narcissistic, socialistic liberals, but and corruption, but there's a lot of dynamic, good people in Chicago. So it's not beating them up. But look at this. Illinois' true state worker retirement costs consume over 50% of the budget. Retirement. 50% of Illinois' budget goes to pay retirement costs. The most in the United States. And mind you, this is just the beginning. There's dozens of cities that are just like this. Look on the far left there. Illinois, New Jersey, Hawaii, Connecticut, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Delaware. All blue states, by the way. It's a failure of a concept. It will never succeed. Have to go. But I tell you what, next week, I'm going to show you the core data. Wait until you see all these facts about the pension system in Chicago. It's alarming to we the people in the whole United States, and on the heels of an expansion that is getting ready to go cold. Until then, I promise I'll get right into it next week. God bless each and every one of you.